The Ninja. Born of a 400-year-old tradition. Trained in the most exquisite subtleties of combat. The ninja must be as wise as he is all-powerful. For if ever a ninja gives himself over to the dark side of his art, the destruction is terrifying and absolute.
Hey everybody, it's the Canon Cruisers. I'm JD.
And I'm Randy.
And we're here today to talk to you about a little film called Revenge of the Ninja. Sequel, technically, to Enter the Ninja from 1980.
Yeah, this is the second film in the Ninja anthology trilogy that Canon Films has made.
Yes.
It's directed by Sam Firstenberg and written by James Silk.
Yes, this one also stars Sho Kosugi, just like the first one and the third one does. This time, he's the main character.
He's the glue that holds all these movies, ties all these movies together.
Yes.
He's not playing the same character, but he's playing he is the same actor.
He's the same actor in all three, yes. And this movie, well, do you want to start with the cast or the plot, Randy?
It's a very easy plot. It's literally a ninja son is kidnapped by his friend who's also a ninja, a white ninja who's also a drug dealer. And
there's a lot of ninja-ing.
Double
crossings and revengingings happening in this film.
Yes, but yeah, really the whole basic plot is simply he's tricked into smuggling drugs into the country unintentionally by his friend. His friend is double-crossed by a mob boss. That's a large part of the movie, and then kidnaps our main character's son.
Yes. And in between all that, there are a lot of action scenes and a lot of action sequences and a lot of bloodshed.
Yes, a lot of bloodshed, a lot more than the first one. Oh, so just to give us our usual our usual cast. Mm-hmm. So as we said, this stars Sho Kosugi as Cho Osaka. Mm-hmm. His son Kane Kosugi as Kane Osaka, who plays a humongous role in this movie.
Oh, he does.
Keith Vitale as Dave Hatcher. Virgil Fry as Lieutenant Dime. And Ashley Ferrer as Kathy. Mm-hmm. And that's really all you need to know.
Those are basically the only characters in the movie. So.
Oh yeah, and Mario Gallo as as Caetano, the jerk mob boss who pushes a lot of the story.
Yes, he's responsible for a good portion of it. With the plot and the cast given out, let's play a clip from the trailer.
Revenge of the Ninja, starring martial arts master Sho Kosugi and his son Kane Kosugi, 6-year-old world karate champion. When he came to America, he put aside his weapons.
I will not follow the way of the ninja.
But he could not put aside his destiny as a warrior. And now, destiny has come searching for him.
And we're back!
We're back again. This time we're here to tell you about our impressions of this movie. So, if you heard our review of Enter the Ninja, you'll happen to know that I really like that movie. And I really like this one too. It's more action-packed than the first one, a lot faster paced, and a lot more blood than that one as well.
I'll agree. My impression of this movie is actually fairly good. It's like I enjoy. I did enjoy the first movie. I enjoy this movie. It's a good action, like just mindless action film. And to go back to my criteria on the show, I would actually be an excellent Sunday afternoon.
I would go a step further and say it's a good Saturday night movie.
Oh! I would not go there. I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I would. I would even go further and say it's a Friday night movie.
No, that's not a 5-star film, man.
This is the type of movie I would sit down any time of day and just watch. I enjoyed every bit of this movie. It was a lot of fun. I also liked Sho Kosugi a lot as the main character. When we saw him as the villain in the first one, I didn't think he would be able to turn it around so much.
Yeah, in the first movie, he's kind of a one-note character, but he's supposed to be. He's just this nefarious force.
He's a
in the first one. He's a bad guy, but not really a bad guy. You know what I mean?
He was a bad guy.
But he was honorable. That was the thing.
Because he was a ninja.
Because he was a ninja, which is actually supposed to be without honor.
But a ninja can stop another ninja. Yes. And that's what this movie proved. Only another ninja can stop a ninja. And Well, I guess we'll go straight into highlights then.
Well, the highlight for the movie is very obvious. It's the action. The action was very well done. A lot better choreographed than Enter the Ninja.
Yeah, which says a lot, because I thought in Enter the Ninja was surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting what we got there, but here was a whole other level.
Well, for me in Enter the Ninja, there was, like I said, it felt like more like a TV movie budget. This one felt like you could tell this had a slightly bigger budget. Choreography was better. Well, yeah, it was more bloody, more gory, but not overly done.
Also benefits from coming out in 1983, which is fair into the 80s action scene.
And it was more, the action sequences were more elaborate, including the directing of them.
Oh, yeah. They were very involved. My personal favorite one, which would also be my highlight, was the scene where they're basically double-crossing his friend, and they're stealing all the cocaine and loading it into the van.
Oh, yes, there's a cocaine plot in this movie.
Yes, and he comes out and he beats the crap out of them. Then they run away and drive away in the car. He chases the car. They get into a fight scene in the car. The car goes over. Then they get into another fight scene. Then one of them pulls a gun and it becomes a shooting sequence. Then the car drives away again and it becomes a driving sequence. It's a lot of action sequences stuck in a row, but it feels completely organic because of the way the scene rolls out.
Yeah,
it was very well done, and I don't even know what else to say. I really
would you say that is the highlight, like that is the best action sequence in the film?
And for me, it probably is that, or the end sequence when everything starts to come together. But that would kind of be an easy answer. I think.
That is the easy answer. But that one I felt more mirrored the ending of the first movie, where literally both ninjas face off, stop. They drop down to their knees, and it's like very traditional, very much being very respectful to each other before they set out to fight one another.
Oh yeah,
using all their skills and all their wiles.
I would assume that's one linking point between all the movies, though we haven't seen the last one yet, so who really knows about that? I guess we'll go into lowlights.
Some of the characters were just a little meh. Like anybody around like the main duo. Like his police officer friend was a little bit one note.
Yeah.
The only characters that really are quote unquote fleshed out as much as you're going to get for these archetypes is really just I forgot his name, Dave Hatcher, the bad guy, and Cho are they really the only ones that are fleshed out. Everybody else like one note. That's kind of it. It's the characters are all flat. Some of the blood seemed a little needless in some ways, because as I had commented to you early off thing, it's like it felt like the first movie was an action film that was a little bit more
family friendly,
a little bit more wholesome, so to speak. This one here, they kind of felt like they were moving away from that and going more everything, more action, more blood, more vulgarity, more swearing.
I wonder if that has something to do with
nudity, everything.
I wonder if something to do with the time period, because like I said, when Enter the Ninja came out, the ninja films and action films weren't really established yet, so that wasn't a clear audience, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. It felt like a slight tonal shift. It's like there's nothing really objectionable in here. It just felt like they went, it's like we have a bigger budget, more blood, more boobs, more. It's just.
I think that might have annoyed me or grated on me more if this was an actual sequel.
Yeah, I think that would be the issue, but that's kind of the low light. It's just that it doesn't, the tonally doesn't fit as well with the first film.
Yeah, I guess if I would say a whole low light, it would be some of the characters aren't as strong as they could have been. But at the end of the day, it is an action movie, so it.
And the other thing
I find it hard to hold against
the humor kind of fell short in this one as compared to the first one. The first one I felt
the first one had more humor.
Yeah. But I felt was more funnier, more campier in ways. This one was just.
Well, that one had more jokes.
Yeah, this one wasn't very much.
This was more serious, I think.
And no, we can't blame that on the fact that English may not have been entirely the first language of the main actor, because English wasn't entirely the main language of the...
That wasn't what was funny about the last one.
Yeah.
It was legitimately funny. Let's give our scores, Randy. What would you say for this one?
This one I'm kind of torn on, because it's like, we still don't do half measures. It's like, I would give this a 3.5, closer to a 4, but I have a hard time pushing it to say, this is a 4-star movie. But... I'm still gonna give it a 3, but it's a high 3. It's like this is like it's like there's it's lacking that something to push me to say, yeah, this is a really good movie. It's well, let me give my explanation of how I always see a 5-star rating. It's simply it's like
I'd like to hear this.
1 is I hated it. 2 is I don't like it. 3 is it's okay. 4 is I really like it. And 5 is like phenomenal film.
And for a bit of background, Randy wouldn't give Die Hard a 5 out of 5. So that should get you know about his opinion a bit.
No, actually, I'd give Die Hard a 5.
That's not what you told me last time.
No, that's Die Hard 3.
Die Hard 3? What?
I've never seen Die Hard 2, so I can't tell you that. But Die Hard 3, I wouldn't give a...
You've never seen Die Hard 2? I thought you said you saw it.
No, but I can tell which movie it is from the gunshots. It's a really weird thing I have, but I've never seen the second movie.
Okay, that's bizarre.
Yeah, it is bizarre. So now we're on this tangent here. I've seen Die Hard 1, Die Hard 3, 4, 5. I've never seen 2. And actually, I've never seen the entirety of 3 either.
Okay. That was weird.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to learn, is that I've never seen the entirety of 3.
I don't know how we got on this subject.
You brought it up.
Not really, because you told me one time when I was asking you, what would you give a 5-star review to, Randy? And he said, I don't know. I said, what about Die Hard? He said, no, I give that a 4. And I don't know how that ended up being Die Hard 3 in his head, but apparently it did.
No, maybe you might be confusing it, because like I said, it's like, Die Hard is a good movie. Great movie.
It is a great movie, but let's get back to the subject at hand.
And now don't forget to mark that on the blog that I give Die Hard a 5 out of 5, but I give Revenge of the Ninja a 3.
Well, I'll split the difference on my score and give it a 4. Because like Enter the Ninja, I really like this, and this is a movie I would watch at any time. It's not perfect, but as far as these types of movies go, it's pretty close to as good as they can get. And with that, that's all we have for this episode.
Unless you want us to talk about Die Hard some more, I think we're done for today.
I think if we did that, we'd have to have a special episode with that. Because this is a whole other kind of movie.
You mean now that you just realized I've never seen 2 and only parts of 3?
I don't know how that happened, mind you.
And with that, I'm Randy, this is JD. Keep cruising that catalogs. I'm waving goodbye.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Have fun.
2 warriors. One in the service of evil. One bound by honor and vengeance must fight to the death. Because only a ninja can kill a ninja. Revenge of the Ninja. The great martial arts explosion of the 80s comes to America with full force.